Hi everyone, it's been a while since I made a video. Um, I just wanted to update you and let you know where I'm at with the nursing program. I'm still doing Concepts 1. Um, I have been in clinical for about a month now, and we've been at one clinical site, and now we're about to move to another hospital. So I've been at one hospital for about a month, and now we're moving to another one for another month. My clinical experience has been good overall. Um, there's a few there's been a few bad things, but it's not anything compared to having a bad patient or somebody that doesn't cooperate. Like I so far all my patients have been very cooperative and nice and open and friendly. That could have something to do with the area that we live, because usually people around here are really nice, and I had one young person, but the rest have been older, and they've all been fairly nice, and I've been real thankful for that. Um, I think I could deal with a difficult patient pretty well. What's hard for me, the hardest thing about clinical is the nurses. Um, you have nurses that want to help you and don't have time, or you have some that don't want to help you, and they are pretty busy, but they are pretty busy, but sometimes they just do unnecessary things. Like the way they walk down the hall, it's just so, from what I've seen, they're so like lax and just like what is the word? It's like you're on their time, you know what I mean? And I know that at this hospital that we've been at, the nurses aren't paid as well as other areas, and I think maybe that might have something to do with their grouchy attitude. They're just not getting paid enough. And they work like two nurses for an entire floor. Like I looked on the dry erase board where it shows which nurse has which rooms, and there would be one nurse, and under her name would be at least 10 rooms. It's insane. How do you have time for that? And at this hospital, there was only like one RN. The rest were LPN. So that one RN was just constantly writing. She was a charge nurse. She was just constantly charting. I don't know. I know I wouldn't want to work at this hospital. I wouldn't want to be sick at this hospital, really. I'm not going to say which one it was, but I just. Clinical was a different experience, a lot different than I thought it was going to be. It was, in a good way and a bad way, I guess. Um, I think I'm going to like nursing. I like the nursing part of it. The charting's not so bad. Um, but I can see how if you were doing nothing but charting, you would get burned out real quick, because it's it's confusing in a way. I mean, it wouldn't be so bad if you would go in the patient's room and then come out, and right after you came out chart. That wouldn't be so bad. But now that they're going to electronic charting everywhere, there's going to be limited computers, and there's not going to be enough computers for everyone to go and chart as soon as they leave a patient's room, and there's just not enough time to do that. Now, if you had a computer that you could roll around with you, that wouldn't be bad, but I mean, that's not going to happen. Hospitals, they're going to save a buck wherever they can, and it's going to be the nurses that get the short end of the stick. That's how they. It's just what I think. That's what I know is going to happen. But I'm real excited for this coming week. We go to our new clinical site. I haven't heard too many good things about this hospital either, but I'm not gonna judge it till I get there, until I see how it really is. One morning I had a blowout going to clinical, and my friend Nikki came and picked me up. I swear I don't know what I would do without that girl. We had another girl in our clinical group that fell asleep driving and on the way to clinical, and that really bothered me and a lot of other people. That's real scary. I mean, we don't get enough sleep, but that's scary. She wasn't hurt. She was okay. Her car had to get towed, and she missed a day of clinical. But I'm just glad that she wasn't hurt. Our clinical instructor, she didn't seem too upset about. I mean, she didn't seem too worried about the girl that ran off the road. We kind of know that she doesn't like this girl, but I don't know. I am glad to be moving on though to another clinical site. Yeah, let's see what else. Hmm. Nothing new really. Just took 3 tests, made just about the same grade, an 86 on all 3 of my tests. I'm just stuck with my 86, which is okay. It's good. It's above average for that class. Thank God it's passing. Passing in our class is a 75, I think. 75 and above is passing. If you make below a 75, it's failing. Yeah, below 75 is failing. So, I didn't fail. There's been a few fails in our class on the first test. And on the second test, I think there was even more, but I'm not sure. My little group of friends is passing as far as I know. So, I mean, I feel bad for the ones that aren't passing, but they had the same opportunity as everyone else. The only ones that I feel bad about them failing are the international students, because English isn't their first language and they're not as proficient in English, and those tests they're not designed for people that, okay, I have trouble with words already, and I can kind of do those tests, but if my English wasn't good already and I went in there try to do those tests, I know I wouldn't pass, because they're like mind games. The questions are worded so. I hate the way those test questions are worded. They're terrible. Most of them, it just doesn't seem right, you know? It's just a mind game. I can't think of any examples right now, but those tests are some of them are just so unrelated to nursing. It's just all those tests do is see who can, I don't know. They're just weird. I can't even explain how those tests are. They're not knowledge based at all. They're like, who can take the test the best, that sort of thing. Who's the best test taker? That's what it is. But yeah. Other than that, I'm just trucking along. Hope I do good on all my tests. I think I'm going to do good in Concepts 1. Hopefully, if I can just, keep studying and keep doing what I'm doing. It's Concepts 2 that I heard was bad, and that's going to be next semester. But this video's getting long, so I'm going to get off here. I want to do a beauty video. I like makeup and hair stuff, and I want to do an experiment on my hair, because my hair is really dry. But anyways, I'm going to make another video about that. So, thanks for watching, and sorry if I bored you a little bit. Just trying to catch up with making my videos. I hadn't done them in a while. So, I will see y'all later. Or y'all will see me later at least. Bye.